In this video, I'm going to compare the Ninja Flexdrawer with the Cosori Dual Blaze Twin Fry and the Duronic AF34. All three are air fryers with a large drawer which can be divided in two with a partition. But which one is the best buy? So to start, I just want to make it clear that although I purchased both the Ninja and the Duronic air fryers, the Cosori was gifted to me several months ago by the manufacturer. However, they don't know that I'm making this video and they've had no input into it. What you're going to see is a rundown of the differences between these models, and it should be clear by the end which is the best buy. So starting with capacity, both the Cosori and the Duronic are 10 litre capacity and the Ninja is slightly larger at 10.4 litres. All three have dishwasher safe baskets and drawers, and this is how the basket sizes compare. Now all three of these air fryers come in black as standard, but Duronic and Ninja also offer the option of white. So if you're completely new to divided drawer air fryers, the one thing we have to discuss is heat bleed. If you look at something like the Ninja Foodie, it has been designed with a solid wall to separate and insulate the different compartments, and that means that you can cook at two totally different temperatures without any transfer of heat. All three of these divided drawer models have some form of heat bleed. Now that isn't a total deal breaker, but you do have to be aware of it. In practice, you may find that you need to set the temperature of the cooler half of the drawer lower than you would normally and keep a closer eye on it. But many people have these models and get on very well with them. There's a marked difference in build quality of the dividers between the Duronic and the Ninja and Cosori. Duronic's is much thinner and doesn't do anything except keep the two batches of food from touching each other. When I tested it with different temperatures, after 10 minutes, both sides of the drawer were exactly the same temperature, so the heat had bled through entirely. So instead with the Duronic, you have to use the two separate drawers, and this is actually a much better solution than the divider that you get with the Cosori or the Ninja. So as far as design goes, 3 baskets beat 1 with the divider, and Duronic is the winner in this category. So you might be wondering how these 3 different air fryers cook, and despite the varied wattage, price and build quality, I've tried all 3 of them, cooking whole chickens, cakes and potatoes, and I've had good results from all of them, which is part of the reason that I've made this video, because the results that you get in the cooking are not distinct enough alone for that to be the deciding factor between these air fryers. So let's have a look at how they compare in other areas. The Cosori is the only one of the 3 which comes with anything extra in the box, which is a set of silicone-tipped tongs. When it comes to buying extra accessories, there are a range of third-party accessories available for the Ninja which fit both the full drawer and the divided drawer, including silicone and paper liners and racks. There are slightly less available for the Cosori, but you're still able to find liners and a rack which fits the whole drawer, and there are liners available for the Duronic, but no racks that I've seen. So Ninja's market dominance means it wins on third-party accessory availability, with Cosori second and Duronic third. Now, for many people, buying an air fryer is motivated by the desire to save energy and save money. And when it comes to power, the Duronic and the Ninja are both 2,400 watts, and the Cosori is 2,800 watts. But the energy picture is complicated. These figures only ever tell half the story, and low wattage doesn't necessarily mean an air fryer will take longer to cook. Now, when I did my review of the Ninja Flexdrawer, I wasn't yet doing the energy test that I do now, so I can only compare power consumption of the Duronic and the Cosori. But you can see that the Duronic will be cheaper to run. But unfortunately, because of the missing data for the Ninja, I'm not going to be able to declare a winner for this category. Both Cosori and Ninja have a 2-year guarantee with good customer support. Duronic only has a standard 1-year warranty. You can buy replacement crisper plates, drawers and a divider from Ninja, and even the air fryer itself without the drawers should you want to. Duronic just sells replacement drawers, And Cosori don't have an online shop where you can buy spare parts. So for guarantees and spares, Ninja win, with Cosori and Duronic joint second. These air fryers have some features in common and some where they stand alone. All three models have a sink finish and a method of duplicating the settings from one side of the drawer to the other. The Duronic has 10 presets, and I believe these are only recommended cooking times and temperatures with no variation in fan speed. The Ninja has 7 cooking functions and the Cosori has 6. Duronic is the only one of the three with windows in the drawer, and the Cosori stands alone as the only split drawer model on the market with 4 heating elements, 2 above and 2 below, although the jury is still out on how useful those bottom heating elements really are. And the Cosori is also the only one of these 3 air fryers that connects to an app, although due to UK legislation you can't actually start or stop the air fryer from the app. So Cosori wins on features, although only you can decide how many of those features are actually useful to you. Now let's touch on some of the negative points that are unique to each of these models of air fryers. Starting with the Duronic. Now I've mentioned it already, the build quality is noticeably less good than the Cosori and the Ninja. In particular, the crisper plates are actually almost flexible, and you'll also notice that the plus and minus symbols on the control panel are reversed. With the Ninja Flexdrawer, there is a raised ridge on the bottom of the drawer, which does restrict your options when it comes to placing a large dish in the drawer without the crisper plates. And finally, with the Cosori, many people have complained that the high gloss control panel is easy to scratch, even when you clean it with a soft cloth. When it comes to temperature ranges, Ninja and Cosori both have a range between 35 Celsius and 240 Celsius. And the Duronic has a range between 30 and 200 Celsius. Added to this, I found the Duronic often struggled to reach its maximum temperature when both drawers were running. So when it comes to temperatures, it's a joint win for Ninja and Cosori. So if we add up all the scores till this point, Ninja is in the lead with 13 points, Cosori with 12 and Duronic with 10. But we haven't talked about the price yet. The Duronic has an RRP of $149.99, the Cosori Twin Fry is $199.99, and the Ninja is $269.99. So if you can get the Ninja for a good discount, then do buy it because it is top on the scores. But as far as the best buy goes, then that would have to go to the Cosori. Now, I've got to be honest, it would be much more convenient for me if it wasn't the Cosori that was the winner, because it was the dual drawer winner too, but I can't argue with the facts. So please use all the information that I've provided you with to make your own mind up, because some areas will matter to you more than others. And if you've decided which model you want to go for, I do advise you go and check out the full review video for that particular air fryer, where I go into a lot more depth about how each model works and the pros and cons of this bigger drawer design. The links for all of those videos are in the description, along with links to purchase and any corrections if there are any.